Right, 2 seconds. I'm just going to send a link. Hey, Jim. You okay? Just going to send a link to Davey. 2 seconds. Copy link. Bobby, calm him down first, will you? Just see if he's got the link. Hi, Carson. Hiya, Maz. Hiya, I'm a swinger. I think I'm on time. For once. Hiya, Nelly. I hope you're well. Hiya, Jalise. Hiya, Peter. He's just recuperating still, Peter. Hiya, Davey, I've sent you the link. Right. Yeah. Okie dokie. Right, bye-bye. Right, bye-bye. Yeah, so hiya, Artistic Man. We'll have to have a catch-up. For sure. I got somebody said last night on here to give Brian some when I've read it, it said Cajun pepper, and I got cayenne pepper, and it's I said put half a teaspoon under your tongue, and he's ended up nearly burning his mouth out. 2 seconds. Just having a bit of this cigarette. 2 minutes. So I crack myself up sometimes for you. I've got a little I decided to have a little I've just bought myself a little Cavassier tonight. It's Christmas coming up, isn't it? They always expect me to be late. I'm always like 10 minutes late, aren't I? You know what I'm like? I haven't even sent the link properly. Cracking up. See, I do that. I do it to Paddy as well. I say I've sent the link and I haven't sent it. So hey, I don't know. Hey, Cloud King. Oggy boy, are you copy? I am always late. I always start late for my own funeral, but I've ended up just leaving my pajamas on tonight. So I didn't even, that's why I'm on time, I think. But then I've said to Davey I've sent the link and I haven't even sent it, so. Are you ready, Bernard? Are you Fox? Oh, was it really bad snow, Jim? Bobby? I've just been speaking to you all there for the last 5 minutes and didn't realise I was muted. I just said there, yeah, I love Cavossier, Martel. That used to be my favourite, and I've just looked in the cupboard there, and there was some Cavossier left, so I've just poured one. Drewster, I was just saying to you there, but I didn't realise I was muted. Maybe it's I need another camera on the other side as well.
Can you hear thingy, Emma?
Yes, yeah, I can hear you.
I'm not showing up, Emma.
No, you're not showing up.
Just I've never had me hair washed today, you know. I feel a bit like Humbles. I tell you what, I'm just going to say a couple of things. I tell you what I have done. I must have hit a couple of nerves.
Yeah.
A couple of what's that word? I can't think what it's called. I must have hit a couple of spots. I must have hit because he's trying to give us some stick on the internet. But what this man doesn't realize in life, I get up on a daily basis to do this kind of thing. Right? I love the torment. I love the game. I love the torture. And I love it. He's never ever going to run me down. But one thing I have got, as the thing says, I think I could have found the real daddy of Charlotte's baby.
Yeah.
I think I could have, yeah.
Oh, so it's like the reveal. So that's cuckoo, isn't it?
Guy cuckoo, Guinness Snickers. Can I keep my pants up?
Yeah.
Yeah, Guinness Snickers.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. So that's
but
the
first
one on the video
what's
telling
that?
everyone with the cuckoo, if you're wondering.
It's the one who give a pain away, like you would give a dog, maybe buy a dog. When you see on the back of the car, like famous, don't buy a dog for Christmas, you buy a dog for life.
Yes.
I think that's what she should have had. You don't have a child, you've got it for life, not just for Christmas.
I know, you couldn't even give your dog away, could you? I mean,
She's scum. She's scum. Scum. Just it's a full family. You don't get the name Jim Snitch for nothing, do you?
No, not at all. Not at all.
But like I say, Humbles was rattled because you could tell by he made a little thingy and then he's made some false video this day. Like, I could get that woman now, but it would be half classes grassing. And when that's 100% what none of us all.
No.
We could get that woman now on a lie detector test, and I guarantee the lie detector test. Not that I believe in them so much, but for the general public who is listening and do believe in them and the normal people, I guarantee you the woman will pass with flying colours that John Hairy Specky Non-Sears raped her not once, 3 times. He had tattoos on him, and then he took them off.
1,000,000%.
Yeah. So what are you thinking? Do you think it's a travelling man's baby? I know one thing, it's definitely not my baby. So I don't know the woman.
Thank God, Ev.
To be honest, I probably would do her. It's tell her to get her hair done and whack a bit of makeup on. I probably would do her, but I'll have to see Jim Snitch once 500 just at least out for the night. Aye.
So does he think this? Did he have doubts about it being his in the beginning? Do you think?
What's that?
Did he always have doubts about this kid being his?
Why would you can't give your kid away?
Yeah.
You're not going to go and give your kid away for. Someone said 3 years and someone said 5 years. So we've got to.
Wow.
It's a debate in between 3 and 5 years, but it's a long time. Even 3 years. Like 3 years a long time. Do you know what I mean?
Of course it is.
You give your child away. Aye.
Main days of the baby, isn't it? Growing up and stuff.
Well, that's just missed all his glory days, all the changing the nappies, the full lot. She's obviously not a proper mother. She's just
you can't have any maternal instincts.
Nah, she's just rough and ready, isn't she?
Yeah,
she's an old scrubber. Well, listen, I'm going to let you speak to the man who I believe to be the father of the child. Wow, obviously, he's a little bit background music, just while sitting having something to eat. Yeah. This man's never been put up with anything like that before. You start with your other videos, Humbles in the morning. And Humbles, I did see a picture of you today. You're looking a bit heavy for the fighters. I see the video with a vest on. He's like the man's probably looking the best he's ever looked since he was 18-year-old. No, like when he got
He
his
looks so bloated, doesn't he?
he looks bloated. Looks like he's had the bum up his ass. I don't know if that Donna's injecting him with Herky as well. But listen, I'm going to put the man on because I can call that ginger rat for the rest of my life. What I feel about that man.
Yeah.
But listen, something definitely hit home last night because you had on John Henry Sears, notorious man, not guilty, women, this, that.
I know.
If you weren't bothered, you wouldn't put something straight on.
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
I know.
Right. Then he's put 3 or 4 posts on about me. Humbles, 20 posts a day on about me because I love it.
Yeah,
and anyone who knows us will tell them the same thing. So them little reporters in them little grasses backroom, they'll tell you, I love it. But listen, I want to put on the real, what I believe to be the real father.
Right.
Yeah, Daddy.
Emma, what's been happening? You alright?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Well, getting back to this case is Charlotte's baby, Evander.
Yeah.
Obviously, at the time I was living on Honeypot's site. Every traveller in Darla will know this voice at the same time. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Well, tell Jim Smith, we have to do a DNA between me and him and 2 others.
Right.
People that's involved in this situation.
No harm.
But obviously, if it's mine, it's coming home with me because it wouldn't be the first time she'll be leaving it off one by one. You know what I mean?
There's no harm. Tell him there's no harm.
Well, to tell the truth, Sam, if it's mine, I'll take her home. But she's been with 1, 2, maybe fucking 10 for all we fucking know. So at this time of the matter, it's her in the fucking wrong once again.
Wow. So there could be another couple of people in.
Oh, well, there's definitely another couple of people because if she was on me, she was definitely on someone else.
My word. So he needs to be getting that DNA test, doesn't he?
Honeypot site. Every traveller in Darla will know it.
Wow.
You know, but she's went a bit downhill from when she's gone on from last time. So, well, I'll have to come up and pull back up and see how we're getting on with this one.
Yeah. I mean, it's terrible. I mean, giving a child
I'll be taking the Ben home. Never mind be taking the cunt on.
Yeah.
Obviously,
it's horrible,
the
isn't it?
baby's going to have a good wash down the baby. Deflayed. You'll have to deflay the bin. It's going to fleas off where it's been living. We'll deflay the bin, we'll delice it. Give it a good jet wash.
Yeah.
Give it a good jet wash.
Yeah. Are you there? Are you there? I've just lost them. Yeah, I've got you back.
1 second, someone rang through. 1 second. I know someone rang through and knocked it off.
So that's where we're at, Emma. So when anyone wants to come out and tell us when we can go and do this fucking DNA, well, they'll tell her we're ready to rock.
Yeah, and that's what needs to be done, doesn't it?
Are you confirming now what, obviously you don't want your name mentioned?
She'll remember little Jimmy. Don't worry about it. She'll remember little Jimmy.
Yeah.
Little Jimmy Redknapp. Yeah. I'm saying, are you willing to take the bin on, yeah?
Well, of course I will be. If it's mine, we can't doubt it, can we? You know what I mean? But that's where it goes from.
Like, look, you were a man as well, and it's like women shouldn't be giving children away like that. Do you know what I mean? So if that
no woman should give the child. No woman should give the child away. If you do that, you may as well be handed to the devil.
I know.
Well, I've been with women. I wouldn't call her a woman, so we'll call it a dog.
Yes, maybe the baby's better off with you if it's yours.
Well, definitely.
Get a good wash and scrub. Get the fucking Dicky shampoo on its head.
You're so funny, you too.
No, but just trying to let people know.
It needs to be sorted out because it's just being prolonged at the minute. The poor Ben doesn't know who his star is. It's fucked up.
It won't know why it's coming or going, will it?
No, it's not. Well, it's not fucking coming at the minute, so he doesn't know where he is.
I know, bless him.
He's stuck in the mud.
I know, so we need to get it sorted out so the baby can move, the child can move forward and know who his proper father is. and
I
be
will.
brought up properly.
I tell you another thing. Are these? They could be claiming benefits for this child. That's how low these are.
Well, I want fucking half of them.
You want your benefit. They need to pay the money back. Really, if it's paying some benefits, I think you're entitled to the money.
Well, at least half.
Yeah, because they'll have been getting.
But they might get the disabled business of the switch side.
Couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even tell you how old the baby is.
It's terrible the way she's gone on, isn't it?
You must have done it that many times. You wouldn't know what the baby is.
Oh, I trust you after the second time I didn't come back.
Yeah, well, there's people in the chat saying they know how. It's easy to get these DNA tests sorted and stuff.
Well, get them on. We'll tell them where to go.
In the pudding, and you're willing to do it.
Yeah. So it's all about you, Cuckoo. Now, are you willing to?
Cock-a-doo, where you at? You're not laying more eggs, are you?
Cuckoo.
There you go, Emma. There's a man there. We did have a bit of a laugh and a bit of joke at the same time. But there's a man there. He stayed on Honeypot's local travelling site in Dalton. And this man stayed on there when Charlotte was pregnant and then had a child. Now, when basically not a lot of travelling people knew about it, now the story's out. The man wants a DNA test.
Yeah,
so Jim Snitch, I know you're listening. You need to get a little bit of the beans here. Just snip it off, send it in the post, and we'll see if we can match up and see if we can rule our man out or in. If he's in, he's saying if it's his child, it wouldn't be the first time she's given it away. She's gonna have to give it back to the man. She's had the benefit booth. She's had the benefit booth for the last however old the bairn is. I think the man's entitled to take his own child on now.
Yeah, of course he is. Of course he is. And I mean, to be around somebody as flighty as that, who's willing to give children away, and a man who
well, it just shows you what woman would give a child away
I don't know any woman that would. I wouldn't even give out Eli away. Do you know what I mean? So crazy, absolutely crazy. But you are a man of your word, David, and you said that you would.
No, I said the man's willing to do it. I did have to say, listen, he didn't want to put the man's married now. He didn't want to put his name to it. So a lot of travelling people in Dalton or who have been in and out of Dalton will know that voice. He's an Irish man, as you can tell. And he's willing to do the DNA test. So Jim Snitch will even put the money in to get the man's willing to put the money in, I should say, to do the test, because they might not have the money themselves, you know.
Yeah. But he sounds like a good man, saying that he'll take the child on if it's.
Oh no, he says he wants full custody of the child because doesn't think she's a fit mother.
No, for sure.
Doesn't think she's a fit mother to keep a hold of the child.
No, I don't. From what
the woman sounds like she sounds like a Honda 90 with back pressure to me. That's what she sounds like. Like put it in the words of the street, like street words. I would say she sounds like a Honda 90 with back pressure.
Okay.
But I've definitely hit a nerve today with Humbles.
Oh, he's gone bananas.
He's mental. But if it's not true, why would you go so hardcore into it? He's done 4 or 5 videos. Like you see,
his head fell off. He's put a.
No, there's only one head fell off. That's Richard Haswell's, the corrupt solicitor.
Yeah.
Thinking, what did us see on that video? Has it got audio? What is the situation?
I know. I think there's a few scrambles.
Imagine all them landed in Durham today. On the vulnerable person as wing.
They couldn't even pick them ladders up out the street, could they?
Not unless the ladders there. The ladders are still in the street now. No one will touch them because they said they're unlucky. Right? Since they're unlucky, no one will touch the ladders. Not even the scrap men.
No.
But listen, the man's a man of his word. He wants to just do a DNA test. So Charlotte, if you're listening in, if any of your family are listening in, like I know I've heard a lot of things. I've done my homework. I've heard a lot of things, and your own family were disgraced at you, and you know that. So just like do the right thing, Charlotte. Do the DNA test. If it's a man's baby, just pass it back.
Yeah, pass it
By
back.
the way,
Yeah,
we're talking about this baby like it's a dog. Like
I
it's getting
know.
passed all over.
I know.
We're talking about we're all actually talking to the people who don't know about a human being.
I
But
know.
surely you need to do the right thing and pass the pain back.
I
She
know.
might be claiming PIP or something for the pain or some kind of disability.
Mm,
So that's
yeah,
why she might not want to give it back.
sounds like it, doesn't it?
It's
How many kids
definitely.
has she got? Other kids?
Oh, she's got a load, man. She's like, where's her sleep,
My
man?
word. I mean, that kid must wonder why it was given away as well.
I don't know how old the child is. Like you say, this man's been a very active man. And he doesn't really want to see it too much because he's
Yeah,
married now and he has one child and one
yeah.
on the way. So he doesn't really want to go
But
into it too much.
but it shows you that
But
what type of people him and his wife are. If that baby is they're willing to take another baby on. That's amazing, and that's a
no,
proper.
this
What
fella I'm with
woman
now
would
wants
do.
a child. The child's got to get the backpack, put his stuff in, but have to come be deliced or whatever they call it. No, when they strip them off, right, and now boast the films, hide the air, like the soap on it, the flour on it, have to
Yeah,
delice it, and then wash the bin down with a jet wash, and then he starts his new life.
yeah, and he'll want for nothing, will he?
You want for nothing with this man? No, the man looked
Right.
after him.
Well,
Man, basically, the man lived the dream. The dream
yeah,
what Jim Snitch could never deliver.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And the child obviously far better off. So I
Well,
do
yeah,
agree with you that we
the
need to
child
get
needs
to
to.
the bottom of
It's not
this.
the child's fault. The mother's been in Ghana. Do you know what I
I
mean?
know,
It's
I
not
know,
to be honest, it's not the child's fault, but
I know.
it needs to be put in a safe environment, in a nice
Yeah,
environment.
yeah, for
The man's
sure.
willing to take it on. He has got one child already who's 5-year-old, and his wife's pregnant now. But
Hmm.
if he's got a child before this marriage, his wife can't really say nothing. Actually, he just didn't want to
Yeah,
say his name, but he's
yeah,
willing. If Jim Snitch is willing to do a DNA test, he will put his name to it and do it straight
right.
away. That's
Amazing,
not a
that, innit?
problem. Aye.
What a man to come forward like that,
Listen, he said he's always had doubt.
eh? Yeah, yeah. But
He's always had
your
doubt.
pal there, what a man for him to come forward and say that
Yeah,
if
that's
that
what I'm
child,
saying. He's always had doubt that it is his child.
right,
But it's a bit complicated now for him, where he's had one child, he's got one on the way, he's married, and it's a hard thing to break to his wife at this time of year. It's coming up to Christmas, and people are meant to
yeah,
be happy, where these are just the low life scum. It wouldn't make a difference if it was Christmas Day to these. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
much respect to him for coming forward like that, and I think Cuckoo, you need to be getting it sorted out for your child's sake.
Yeah.
Really.
Like I say, it's no. I don't think she's got no love for the child. That's one thing I will say. I think she's claiming disability. In getting a few
Right.
quid, or maybe he's getting a house, another council house in, or whatever
Yeah.
site they've on. They must be getting the rent paid and getting
Right.
a bit of money or something like
Yeah,
that.
like trying to use the child to
No,
get
like they
money.
used to have years ago, they used to have dole drops. I think it's something like that.
Right.
That's why she's
Right.
keeping hold of this child.
Yeah.
It's,
It seems
it's like,
strange how she's let it go for a few years and then got it back
well,
anyway, doesn't it?
exactly, and like this has just come out.
I know.
It's crazy. It's crazy, man. But are you been getting any abuse off any humbles talking to yourself today?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's always talked to himself under Paul Hardy and the rest of them, and William Raffay's and Paul Hardy's and whatever. So he's saying he's put
You
a
must think
property
people
up
are brand
again.
new and just jumped off the banana boat. The only man who's jumped off the banana boat is Specky, thinking no one's onto him, that he's dirty grass.
I know, absolutely horrendous. And for people who are saying, and to think that Humble is condoning and saying he's innocent with that poor girl whose life has been ruined. Do you know what I mean? Disgusting.
Which was happening. The
Chantel.
Listen up, that's 110%.
I know.
Is that much goes on? That's 110% right.
I know.
That poor lassie got raped 3 times, not once, 3 times. He's a bad man. Him, the OAP rapist.
But wasn't he remanded for it as well?
I got remanded.
Yeah,
I think he's done maybe.
it's an indictable offence.
There's obviously been some kind of evidence here. Because remember, every crime you need the evidence. So if you get remanded for 3 months in a high security prison, someone might have been in there. His workers, as they would say, the handlers wanted him there, so we'll toss him in there, and we'll see what he comes back with.
Yeah.
But he did get out. But like you say, you don't know if they've spoke to the family, offered the money. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know with the man. The man just you wouldn't know. He's like I said last night. The man is lower in the snake's belly.
And you know what, Davey, as well. So if you had been remanded for that length of time and stuff, you would be fighting.
If you get remanded,
you'd be speaking out about it. You'd be making.
If you get remanded into prison, there's got to be some kind of evidence here. John Shears, the rapist, got remanded for 3 months in Wakefield. You know what Wakefield's for, don't you? Monster Mansion. That's where all the big rapists go. But he might have wanted to get his horse sorted out. Do you know what I mean? He might have wanted to get a bit of Corey himself, because he's into that. No, yes, he's into that. 100%. If Paddy was on, he could confirm that.
Know. Well, they all are, aren't they? All of them are.
Michael loves it. He just thinks it's all right. The hairy men, him. He just thinks it's just a normal thing.
Yeah, it's horrendous, because we've got that other man due out soon as well, haven't we? With
January.
Yes,
He's willing to do a live, not the lie detector man, but anyone wants to pick, he will go live on a lie detector test and do it live on Facebook that Michael Shears raped them.
Yeah.
That's not right, man. That's not classed as grassing, seeing stuff like that, man. That's bad crack, man. How can you just start raping men like?
No. It's horrendous.
I tell you what these three have watched. You know when they used to lock them in the dog kennel when they were kids? I think they might have had a little telly in the corner and they've been watching Scum when Pongo gets it in the greenhouse. I think that might have been them three.
Yeah.
Aye.
Definitely Autistic Man Humphrey's ringleader with them all, but he's ACDC anyway, isn't he? So, I mean,
Humphreys is just Humphreys is lying under his rock. He's instigating all this, and look what it's turned out to be.
And another one who's that way also inclined. Do you know what I mean? So
what's that, man? It went off.
Eh?
It went off. Sorry, love. It went off.
It's. I said Humphreys is the same kind of person as them, isn't it? As well, I think that's
Humphreys is
definitely.
Humphreys just wants to try and get your voice, this, that, whole lot, so you can write books in the future. He's just there's a certain name for a man who wants us. A man once told us there's a certain name for a man of his type. We want to hang around with gangsters and want to write books on people. Just a load of shite. These are different kind of people. Like you will not find these people again. These are one-off people. Like you cannot give your child away.
But
you cannot give your child away.
Well, he was sat with he was like Reggie Cray's lapdog anyway. Wasn't he sitting on?
Well, would you have our boy there? He's 10-year-old.
Yeah.
In 6 years' time, would I let him go and visit Reggie Cray? No.
No way.
Right. And the reckon Paddy says to him, you touch your leg or something, he kicked off and he went into an huff. Went in a huff, he did.
Yeah.
Like, what about his parents letting him go and visiting them, man?
I know. And even on Davey's mother's funeral, he was playing like a documentary of it.
I tried to do like a charity kind of thing. Like he done some mad thing where he got money for the quiz. What on about the two faggots out of London who spend 90% of their life in jail, 70% of their life in jail, and he's still talking about them today.
Oh, it's absolute insanity.
Aye.
Absolute insanity. Yeah,
But-
Freddy Krueger, they're still all friends with that one, yeah. Yeah, so, but you're spot on, Davey, they're all weird. When you look at the whole setup of them all that crew, they're all like weirdos, aren't they? Like proper, like
It's seedy, very seedy.
Very seedy,
very seedy background along all of them.
Yeah, and then you've got that ginger one. I couldn't believe it when he said, "Oh, he's been my idol for years."
It's just very seedy. What's
that? Humble said that Specky's been his idol for years. He was nearly crying on a video.
Fancy's saying that, man. However, have you seen the state of the man? I'm not a fight man myself, but I'll tell you one thing. I'll knock John Shear's spark clean out with one dig, and I'll knock Stephen Shear's out in 2 seconds flat. So, Stephen, when I see you, bring the inhaler. In the other one, you just give him a pint of Foster's, and he wouldn't want any trouble. The piss pot, Michael.
Yeah.
But no doubt the police are listening in on this and all the rest of them. They'll all be listening and watching.
Yeah, that's what to do, isn't it?
That's what they're doing. Then they'll all be telling Humbles, write this about them, put this about them. See, he done that.
Yeah.
See, she done that. Just a load of shit, man. Anyone in the know knows what these people are. They're just scum of the earth.
I know.
Aye. It would be better thought of if they turned up at someone else's, like someone's house or turn up at someone's yard. Don't turn up somewhere. Instead of thinking people's in Dubai, turn up somewhere with some men and do something. You left your ladders indoors, man.
Don't you think they seem to turn up at, like, vulnerable people's houses where they could, like, there's a woman down, there's going to be a woman there, or somebody ill in bed, or somebody with mental health issues, or somebody who doesn't do this. It's not anybody that has got any in the prime or whatever, is it?
Well, that's all them have done the full life, them Shazzies, that's all they've done the full life. They wouldn't pick on anyone with a name because they know what they got. They've had plenty of bats in the time, you know.
Yeah.
You do know their own cousin chased them round the car. Stephen and John got chased round the car, round and round and round off Peter Donnelly.
Right, so that's their own relation, isn't it?
And it's a cousin. The man actually turned out to be a grass and got them jailed, but you wouldn't know what went on behind closed doors. Probably fucking done a deal. There's been that much. There's been that much going on here. You wouldn't know what's right and what's wrong. But I know one thing. 110%. They've got I've never known anyone in the full country to have so much pull with the police.
I know.
It's mental. It's absolutely crazy. Do you see all the children yesterday? We're talking maybe from 10-year-old kids to 13, 14-year-old kids. They all went down to the Christmas markets. So they all went down. They've had a little bit of money on them. They went shopping to buy the bits and bobs. Yeah. And the police have stopped them. A couple of stops. I think they might have stopped them at Halifax. Stopped them and grabbed them, manhandled them. They've whacked one young lad, maybe he's a 13-year-old. It's on video, this. They've whacked the kid all over and hurried him back on the train. A young lassie got her leg stuck in between the train and the platform. One lad shouting, I don't know, doesn't know where he's going. He doesn't know where he's going. They've been manhandled back on the train like a load of football hooligans.
My word,
funny enough, when you're talking about football hooligans, that's who the piss pot lives with. No, Michael, he lives with that Mark Manning, the football hooligan.
Right.
That's where he lives with him.
Right.
But in anyway, getting back these, all the kids just went. Obviously, they're just young kids. They all go out with their friends together.
Shopping.
Christmas to all the markets on all over the country. So they've all trying to go away for the weekend, and the police have been there waiting for them and spoiled it. And then put in the paper, two gangs or rival gangs are going to meet. They're a bunch of 13, 14-year-old kids. Some people were there, they take the kids, the children there, because some of the children were only 11, 12-year-old. Would you let your kids go to London, like Manchester by themselves? Because
No.
I wouldn't. I would, like,
No.
I would go, but I would, like, hold back from them and let them do their own little
If you go
thing.
and sit and have a cup of coffee or whatever and keep out.
Oh, yeah. Like, as long as
just
you
be
can
on
see
hand,
them, so you can see them and let them go and enjoy themselves. Because
Yeah.
kids these days, compared to when us were young, the world's changed. The world's
I
changed, and like
know.
kids can jump, they jump on trains and they're here, there, they're everywhere. Like I
Yeah.
said, the police, it's absolutely, it's wrong what they've done. But there's only one man who's got that power to stop it, and that's him. Is that the police sat there waiting? Sat there waiting, spoiled all the kids, and all the kids here, right? So you've got, say you had 100 kids come off a train.
Yeah.
Who's to say all the kids were from Dalton or from one place? So, what they've done is, so what they've done is they taught the full lot of them with the same brush, manhandled them. One kid's meant to have the pace of his life of 4 police officers. One lass got her leg stuck in the door and they got hired on the train and said, "We're not bored. Get off at the next stop and put on the other way." And the police got on the train with them.
My word, that's absolutely horrendous, isn't it?
It's wrong. That's what it is.
It's totally wrong.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Yeah.
Then he's shouting it's wrong because we're calling him a rapist when he is a rapist. That's wrong. That's what you call wrong. It's like it's in the paper. You can't get away from the truth. The man once said the truth goes a long way.
Yeah.
Like, listen, he's done the rape. He's got remanded. He's went straight to the double cat A to gather information. They put him in there. They says, "How are you fucked up this time? You make me look like a cunt," and they've had to get him off for it because he's too valuable to them.
Yeah, 1,000,000%.
That's my opinion. I could.
1,000,000%.
That's my opinion.
And then teamed up with other known snitches.
But listen, it's a hard word. It's a hard word. How can you gain name Jim Snitch? Do you know what I mean? It's a funny one, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we all can't be wrong, can we? We all can't be wrong.
No, not at all.
Aye, we all can't be wrong.
One thing I'll say about you lot is you're just straight and you say how it is.
Aye, that's one thing about every single one of us. Every one of us say it how it is, and it is what it is. We don't hide away from anyone. Don't hide away from anyone. We'll do with day-to-day life, and we'll live a life. But just it's a lot of jealousy, a lot of I don't know. Just it's a lot of There's a lot of jealousy out there.
Yeah, there is.
These are just tramps. Like, however, they pull up in a Sorrento. What's that worth? £300 on the scales. Like in an old van. They probably had about three grand's worth of fucking stuff between them. But he has left these £300 ladders here. And no one will take them because they said they're the most unluckiest ladders ever. But I don't know if they meant the ladders in Charlotte's tights. She had ladders in her tights.
Yeah.
Where someone's crept in. Where this Irish man crept in.
Do you know what I thought was like really strange as well? And this is how you know what type of people they are, because if for the way they're pulled up and with the people masked up and pulling this, that, and the other out, right, and putting things.
Well, if that was me, I'd be remanded.
Nobody seemed to be looking and on edge about any police or
because they were under the belief that certain people were out of the country because certain pictures were on the internet. Yeah. And two, they have the police behind them. They've got the golden key.
I know.
Right?
I know. They probably got an escort back up the road, didn't they?
Probably. Probably. Yeah. It's great. It's crazy. Generally, I've never ever seen anything in my life. I'm 39-year-old, and I've been around the block or two, and like I've never seen anything like it in my life.
No, I haven't. What's going on? It's the public
It's
are
just,
starting to realise, though, who's they've had.
slowly but surely, the more stuff what goes out there, I don't want to be coming on this internet. To be honest, listen, I went on Paddy's and absolutely tortured them, but I was full of drink at the time. But I don't want to come up. But listen, when the man's coming on the internet, you can do that 7 days a week and twice on a Sunday. I'm not interested. I am not interested. I
But
think it's
nothing he
funny.
says is the truth, neither. So it's all
I
just
know
lies.
that exactly. So them who need to know that it's just shite.
Yeah.
It's just shite. Like
Yeah, of
he's putting a
course.
picture on it. He's putting a picture on me flying up the street on a motorbike. Do you think for 1 minute, if I was bothered what I look like or the shape of me, Rolf Harris couldn't draw me the shape of
Yeah.
me, right?
No.
Do you think for 1 minute I would let that video go out there? Like I'm not interested. Just keep doing it.
Have you seen the state of that? Do you want to see it in real life? Honestly, I've never seen anything like it with them platform boots on that. State of him and her.
Did you see the state of the platform? Did you see the state of his boots? How piss stains all over his boots.
Do you know when they wear them six in them broke boots where they
when they used to click and clock? Like that horse coming down the street.
Yeah, they had the six in and that.
Honestly, my goodness. Do you think he's back in this company or not?
1,000,000,000,000,000%. Trillion%, yeah. 1,000,000%. Yeah, I think there's a few people trying to convince us that they're not, but who's bothered me? But yeah, they are. Because you can...
Listen, the man's irrelevant to me, to be honest. We'll keep going back to him, but like, I asked him, listen, you keep shouting out, tell us where to go, let's do this. He's just trying to torment people. I'm not interested in him. Like, he's going to turn up for a fight anyway. I said I would fight him anywhere in the world. Give us 24 hours notice on Christmas Eve, and I'll be there with one man. He'd never come back with us, so see his fight and ram it up his horse.
I know. He's an oxygen thief, isn't he?
That's all it is. Listen, one thing you've got to just keep going back to this man and remind yourself, when you put that needle in your arm, you sell your soul to the devil.
Yeah.
You mean nothing in life. That man sold his soul to the devil. He's a horrible, horrible piece of shit. And he's got nothing else going on in his life. Like I'm looking now, I'm thinking now it's Sunday night. How can I go and get a few quid tomorrow in an honest way, as we all do?
Yeah. Yeah, and provide for your family because it's Christmas.
Thinking come to Christmas. That man's there is getting told of certain people what films to make. What films are films? What about, man? Like what stupid clips to make and what to put in like these speech bubbles and what to do with that. How sad can you get, man? Is that pathetic or is that pathetic?
It's like the most pathetic thing I can even imagine.
It's absolutely pathetic if you ask me. Like the man,
you can't even go to his local shop or something, can he? Because he's that scared.
Well, someone says he had sunglasses on yesterday.
Yeah,
driving kebab flaps about. Someone says he was driving kebab flaps about. I tell you what I would do. I'd like to get a hold of kebab flaps just to piss them off.
Yeah. Do you know what, Davey? When you see her in real life, you know she looked. The only way I can put it to you is she looked. I didn't even know it was until she started speaking and she stood next to Ginger.
Oh, listen, I'm not choosy, you know. I'm not choosy.
She looked like she'd been embalmed. Like she had this.
Listen, I'm not choosy. I'm easy going. Tell I'm easy going, man. It'll do just to take the thickness off.
I think she got kicked out of Courtney's, didn't she?
I don't know.
Yeah, she was doing free dancing and that there, but she got kicked out. So
that's another police informer for you.
Yeah.
It's mental how you've been pulled into these things, involved in these mad things. It's crazy. It's creepy. It's seedy. Like how never would you ever think when you've been pulled involved in these things? It's mental.
No, do you know somebody said to me a few years ago and said, there'll be all this stuff going on the internet with all these wrong-uns and they've all the ones with the jaded past and this, that and the other and what they've been up to. And they'll be doing videos about you and stuff like that. I would have thought, no way in the world. I didn't think there was people around like that.
Aye. No, Buddha.
Never heard nothing
Especially,
like it.
aye. Especially today, we've had a lot of police presence and all, so they've obviously been listening. They'll be listening in or missed that. The rapist himself will be telling them, I feel a bit feared. I'm in a bit of fear. Can you put a few bit extra patrols on people? There's the police have been sat around people's house, but they've been sat at the bottom of my street all day today. But
My word.
do you know when you're not doing nothing wrong, you've got nothing to worry about, have you?
No,
Right?
not at all.
So they can sit there as much as they want.
Yeah.
Right?
It's absolutely horrendous, though.
They're just wasting the time.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Totally
Is anyone in the
wasting time.
comments? Is anyone in the comments before we get up to an hour?
There's loads of people in the comments. Let me have a look. 2 seconds. Somebody
Oh,
was...
by the way, I'm not. I don't want to fight Humbles on New Year because it looks like he's put too much weight on. Minter wants to fight him. Tell me knows who it is. Minter, a guy called Minter out of South Shields.
Right.
He wants to fight him.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So they go.
He's about his weight. He's about his weight, and he wants to fight him.
Right. So they go. Well,
Your fight's been changed. Right.
Yeah. You're looking too out of shape. We can't be.
It's just he's laid on that bed with that old vest on of the 90s. I think I had that vest in about 98, 90.
What happened to his jaw?
I don't know what's happened with him. It looks like someone's put a foot pump up his arse and blew him up.
Yeah, he must be eating the stuff really hard and different things to be bloated like that.
Aye. What do people say in the comments? What's their opinion?
Let's have a look.
Because obviously, this could be the real dad we've introduced tonight.
I know it's. I can't honestly. I'm so thankful for you bringing him on. And what a man! He sounds like a proper man willing to take that.
Oh no! Listen, the man's willing. He doesn't. He says he wants a bin off them. He says he wants it off them. The bin's got to go. The bin's got to go with him.
Yeah.
Says you wouldn't have the bin around them. He says it probably polluted the bin's head that much and messed them up that much that you would want the bin back. I see, but listen, I will give him one advice. I know if it turns out to be your own bin, I would delight it because it probably have fleas.
Right, because
coming from the conditions these people are living in.
Yeah.
But she might be keeping it because she might be getting disability money.
Sounds like it to me. So there's somebody in the chat saying they're going to tell us how to go about getting a test. There's people saying Humphreys is the biggest wannabe on YouTube. Man stood back and sat and watched these fellow bouncers take a kick in, and it was him thereafter for grassing. So they're just like all agreeing with what these people are, really.
Aye,
absolutely.
But it's nice. You can see, when you've watched it for the last 2 or 3 years. Like you've kept an eye on it. Obviously, I haven't watched every video, but like I do watch little ones here and there, and all people send you them on WhatsApp, take the piss, as people do.
Yeah.
More and more people like the CS's reputation's gone, finished, and they've been blew up for what they're all pure police informers. So it's good that there's one thing. It's good that they've been exposed for being pure raging, not just police informers, but rapists. You can't just rape people, man. No. John Henry, it's not. You can't just rape people. It's wrong, mate. You can't do it.
No, that poor girl.
You can't just get that woman to sit on her head and you just rape her.
No, and her whole life's like over, isn't it? Like ruined.
But I know she's in London now. She's all put her life back together. She is doing well. She's doing well for the thing she's been through. What's happened to her and all that. But generally, I think another 6 months. If it keeps going the way it's going, another 6 months or 12 months, I don't think she'll come on here and do a lie detector. Lie. I really do, because he's more and more every time getting pushed on these people.
Yeah,
and it's getting proven to be true, and there's more and more people obviously believing it because they can see the inside of the story.
Yeah.
That it's just pure. They're not what people thought they were. They're just scum. They've teamed up with scum, and he did rape her. So I think the last needs justice, didn't she?
Yeah, definitely, without
Aye.
doubt, definitely.
Yeah. Aye.
And people are also saying that I've had like a few emails where they've said like, no, like when you've come on and stuff like that, it's given other people the strength to come on and actually speak because they've
The
had
people, that's
people
what the
like
people want to do. Anyone who these people have done stuff to want to get a backbone because there's plenty people. You aren't alone. Get on. See, I would never think I'll be seeing stuff like this. Get a backbone, people. Get yourself on the internet or get in contact with people and tell them what these people who claim to be ex old school criminals. They're not, man.
yeah.
They're just scum of the earth. He's a scum, man.
I know, and the
That's
Winter
just
Hill Gang
scum.
can thank Humble Dryer and his videos and his lives for people coming out to speak the truth. So you can thank Humble Dryer for all the truth coming out, and we will continue to tell the truth. And anybody that wants to get in touch, women, men, please don't hesitate. You'll be kept in confidence. If you want
And that's
keeping in
one thing you want to let Emma. That's a big thing. What you've just said is you need to reassure people that if someone tells you something,
yeah,
you will 100% keep it confident because
yeah,
these people have obviously got people scared, and they don't
yeah,
need to be scared because it's fake. It's
yeah, I know.
fake. It's just a fake thing what they've been doing.
I know. I've already had
Mm.
two quite large podcasting channels that were about at the time when Humble appeared and stuff, and they've admitted to me, but they didn't want obviously
Well,
the
you know
names.
what Hummels has been? He's been through the as you would say, he's been through the grapevine. He's bounced from pillar to post.
Yeah,
Obviously, like his wife Donna, she's bounced from everyone's pillar to post in the
everywhere.
bedroom. But if you start off with Dave Courtney's fucking Camelot, the castle thing, it tells what kind of person you're.
Yeah, it does. But
It's,
these
it's,
podcasters,
it's
Davey had said that Humphreys had approached them right in a when they were starting off and they were just starting to get big, and he would say, "I've got a certain guest for you," and they might have a bit of a story. So they
yeah.
were asking him guests, and then obviously then it started wanting them to put stuff out about Paddy and about everyone else, and
Yeah,
then
because just
realised these two lads have realised,
he's
you know what
been
I mean?
just put in. He's been put in to just stir it. That's all he's
Yeah.
been done. That's all he's
But
done.
any
But
actual victims out there, if these people we're speaking about, please do come forward. It will be kept confidential, and just the truth can set you free, and we can carry on exposing these people.
it just shows them what they've done because it's not one people. There'll be
know.
thousands of people out there. What these have done this to you now.
Yeah.
Aye.
What did he say, Emma? What did Davey say about a certain person in Glasgow? Did he say he was a washed up G? I don't know what he is on about. Humble. Yeah, Tracy doesn't like Humble, do you, Tracy? I think Tracy's had issues with Humble.
Nah, that last question there, that'll be one of their lots from washed up gangsters. I know a lot of people with big names in Scotland, and not one. I made a couple of phone calls. Not one person knows Humble, and I know certain couple of serious people, and every person says it's just a horrible little scroll. Even the own people in Scotland are asking why he is putting so much effort into like what goes on in the northeast. Like if you put it down to northeast politics or whatever you want to put it down to, whatever way you want to word it. Like why is he putting so much into this? There's only one reason, because he's getting paid.
Yeah, exactly. It's a bit like when he always used to say she was like under witness protection, as if he used to make out it was like from her ex. But it turned out that all them people in Wales she threw them under the bus and got them loads of time in jail. So she was under like a witness protection for that.
Aye.
So they're just bad people, really, really bad people. And
The scum, that's a lot, the scum.
like you said, shit sticks to shit, doesn't it?
Yeah, listen. It is a good way to sum these people up. Shit sticks to shit, and that's the
Yeah,
only way to sum these people up. Because that Specky Nonce is teamed up with the Snitch, and the Snitch, how do you get a nickname like that?
I
By
know,
being a bad man.
I know, you're spot on. I've just seen
Hmm?
another question there. 2 seconds, I just find it. I just seen someone ask you a question there. I can't see.
Right, and then he started going off the situation that he wasn't doing it for himself. For the Sears family, he wasn't doing it for them. He was doing it because someone set fire to his house, and he lost 30 grand. If someone paid him 30 grand, good way, he wouldn't get fucking 30 pence off anyone in the northeast. Never mind 30 grand.
No.
And he would have only owed the money to the bank, and anyway, the skin company is.
Right, so, yeah, he had to pay to go in that film as well.
No pays to go in the Sears film, however, please. Right. Where was
It's
Bruce Willis
terrible.
and where was Brad Pitt and that in it? I've never seen them, but them
I've
backstage.
never seen anything so cringy in my life, right? Because they said, "Oh, does any
I
calling the
don't know
you've got
anyone who does a film meant to be of the 80s and 90s in an M2 BMW, what only come out in 2019. Like, and that judge, when Stephen's got the judge's wig on, however, and straight out the pound shop. It must have been the cheapest film made this year. Just, but know what it is? It just shows you for what they are.
And do you know what party he played?
What's that?
Like, do you know what part they were in?
I've never
So the
watched
part
that.
that they
I've
played
watched.
in the part that they played, but I don't even think they used it right. So they were saying, "Oh, we've got to make it out like it looks like a fight's broke out in the crowd of when the fight thing it's seen in the
Yeah.
film, right?" So they said, so she went straight forward, and the bloke who had the camera said, "Oh no, it's like a fight between the fellas breaking out." And she went, "Oh, I've done this before. I know what I'm doing." And it was so embarrassing. She was jumping up and trying to get this like lad in a headlock and stuff. And I was just like,
Davey's
looking
man.
at the wall, thinking, "You gang of absolute doyles." Do you know what I mean? It's
Davey's.
embarrassing.
But
Just embarrassing.
all he's doing just all he's doing is it's like it came to him. It's shite. We're not. No one's interested.
I know.
He's irrelevant. He's irrelevant to us unless someone mentions him in
I know.
conversation. We don't even look. We don't even watch.
Well,
Or
well,
someone
people
sends it
say that
into
he tells
that
that many
WhatsApp.
lies. Everyone's saying now that there's that many lies, and he's just that desperate for content that he actually stalks people's wife and children and stuff like that. Nobody wants to know him. He's an embarrassment in Scotland and
Well,
everywhere
that's
else.
seedy. Well, listen,
I
I'll
know.
tell you one thing. The real men who consider themselves men of Scotland
Yeah,
want to go and find this man because
yeah,
he's getting Scotland a very bad name.
yeah.
The
He is.
Glasgow area, he's getting them a very bad name. Troon or Ayrshire, wherever he's from, down that way, or Inverness up that way. He's meant to stay up that way a bit. He's getting them, the people of Scotland, a very bad name. What?
Yeah,
Why would you want? What's that? 250 mile away from the northeast. Why do you want to stick your nose into people's business down here?
I
If
know.
you're not, there's only one reason: because you're getting paid.
Yeah,
That's only
yeah.
why.
And
If
David,
you,
it's disturbing the way that they're stalking people's children. I mean, your child's
at the
Facebook was actually
the
getting stalked at one point and stuff like that.
Chad's
It's horrendous.
Ben's Facebook got stalked, shut down. Instagram got shut down. Put the
I mean,
Ben's
pictures of kids'
bedroom
bedroom windows and stuff.
Ben's
It's like
bedroom
really sick.
window. You can see stuff on the windowsill what shows it's a child's bedroom window. Do you know what I mean? But don't you
Absolutely
think
sick.
we don't? Don't you think we don't know that who done that? Because we do. We
Yeah,
know. Listen, we know a lot of people in South Shields who's given information.
yeah,
Like the other day, someone texts you, whether that's
yeah,
right or wrong, I don't know. It was a couple of ex-refugees, Heslops, who've done the same. They give information, but who's interested? No one's interested.
I know.
They're
Like
irrelevant.
everybody
It
knows
must
where you
be.
live anyway. Do you know what I mean?
It
But
must be killing them the life we are living in how we're getting on in life. It must be killing them to go and give a man information who they don't know.
I know.
I mean, like it's cringy, it's cringy. Listen, you can go all day and blab on all day. You end up as Basm. They're just at the end of the day, John Sears, you're a dirty rapist nonce. Stephen Sears, you're a field criminal who needs an inhaler. I'm going to break your jaw when I say yeah. Michael Sears, you're now on the crack from the piss, from the drink. Humbles, you put a little bit weight on. You're not even worth talking about.
Yeah.
You're just an idiot. And you've teamed up with a bunch of grasses, and then to top it all off, we've got Cuckoo as the main subject who gives the bane away. But this man wants a DNA test, and
we will.
This man's going to do it. So if you want to cut the banes here, get the fleas out of it first, in case any fleas in it. Cut the banes here, and we'll see if we can get a DNA test done.
Yeah, and that'll be absolutely marvellous.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for being.
But like I say, this man's here now. He's willing to do it any day of the week. We'll even pay for it.
Thank you for coming on as well.
Case they can't get the few quid together, we'll actually pay for the DNA test. And it might it might take a little bit of pressure off Jim Stitch's back. I mean, I know he's under a lot of pressure these days. Obviously, he's been chased out his hometown. So it might take a bit of pressure. Imagine it turned out it was his child. He might be over the moon.
It's short of a few quid the way they're turning up at people's houses and stuff. So I mean, maybe that can sort Christmas out if your man.
Maybe we'll try and get this all wrapped up before Christmas.
Yeah.
Maybe if it is a bit, my man is a Baines dad. Maybe to hide them a few quid for Christmas for the rest of the kids, because it's the Baines brothers and sisters at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah, you're right.
Like I say, we could go on all night, but just Humbles, keep making the videos on us, because I like them. You're making us notorious.
Yes.
And it's working. It's working. It's working what you're doing. That's all I'm saying. It's just a big out game. It's a big out game to me, and just keep doing them. And if you want us to go back on the bike on Christmas Day, I will go back on the bike. I will put a man bikini on just for you. With up the Humbles on me back. You fucking ginger idiot. Okay?
Right, brilliant. And thank you, friend, for coming on and being a
man. Listen, he's actually not my friend. It's just a man I know. Do you know what I mean? He's generally not a friend. It's a man I know. A lot of people will know that voice.
Forward, hasn't he? So he's a man, bigger man than the other one for getting the kid hoisted out the house.
But listen, the man has stated if it is his kid, Jim, you need to just go today and give the kid back. Like you say, it wouldn't be the first time you've given the kid away. Give the kid back. Give the kid back, and maybe we'll let them organise it through the courts or the proper agreement where she's allowed to see. Because I don't think I think she's an unfit mother. She should be allowed to see the baby maybe once a month, supervised visits.
Sort of
yeah. She's not well in the head. All I can say about that, her being her, is she's getting some kind of disability for this kid.
Yeah.
You know? Not a nice thing to say, but
it's awful, isn't it, when these people do that?
But that's what these people have.
That's what you're dealing with.
This is the morals of these people. There's no morals. That's why they've teamed up with certain people.
No.
Okay. But listen, I'm going to have to go because I've just come for something to eat.
Right. You have a nice night and thank you, and we'll keep you updated.
I'm in Milan Quarter, and I'm just going to have a good T-bone steak here now.
Yeah.
Just if you don't know what one of them is, it's a nice bit of meat. I might take one home for me little fucking dash hound just to eat. I'll let them nibble it through the night. Right?
Yeah.
You fucking dirty ginger tramp. Okay?
Right. Thank you so much, Davey, once again for your time. Cheers.
Yeah. But like I say, let's see if we can try and get a DNA test sorted.
Yeah.
Because we've left that unturned. We need to try and get the DNA test. This man here is willing. All we need to grab this kid and get a bit of tea, put it with this kid's here. We can either rule it in or rule it out, and then we'll go to the next. He says there's two men. I thought it was one man, and we'll do it that way. And then if it's Jim's kid, then Jim's gonna have to take it on properly. And he's got some explaining. He's got some explaining to do to this kid, because why would you give the baby away for 3 to 5 years?
It's unimaginable. I can't even imagine. As I say, I can't even imagine.
You couldn't. I tell you what. There's only one thingy for this. You could not write what's going on.
No,
you couldn't write it.
No,
No.
definitely not. And all I can say is like I don't have children, but I couldn't bear the thought of even giving Eli away, as I said. So it's like every woman should have maternal instincts. It's like a normal thing of a woman's makeup. So to be able to give your child away for anything,
I know that, but it wasn't our first one. Wasn't our first one, so you kind of see that the way women have like these mad emotions and they kind of go near the child. She already had children, so she kind of see that. This is it's something a little bit deeper than what we can see here. But like I say, my man's here now. He's wanting to do a DNA test. If we can get one sorted, we'll pay for it just to try and get the truth here. And your ladder is on Thingy Road. Your ladder is on it's on the road in Dalton.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a metal ladder or the ladder on that tight where the lads have been
the one
getting in.
that's still off the back of that thingy.
Oh, when they spun off. So once she's when they spun off, the ladder come off the back. But I don't know if it's a ladder off her tights where the lads have been creeping in the ladder on their tights and giving her a good thing now. But I reckon she was a very active woman, that's all I can see.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah. Sounds
Okay.
that way, doesn't it? Right, thank you very much.
Sounds that way. Right.
Right. So thank you very much. Let's hope we can get this sorted for the kids' sake before Christmas.
I just think everyone wants to get their heads around it. The Sears are pure grasses. The rape people, the high anyone under the bus who comes against them. In this woman has got serious questions to answer to a child, the husband who she's still with, and then she's got 3 other men to come and see. And explain. Like you see, the child might not be here, so this man's entitled to the kid. But it wouldn't be the first time the kid's been given away, so just try and do the best thing and let's try and get these DNA tests done.
Yeah, so people are even saying, like in the chat, no woman should ever put any man before a child who does not have such a child in front. So it's like everybody's saying, like women shouldn't, like,
well, I think her name is Charlotte Smith, that's her name. And Charlotte Smith obviously married to Jim Smith, also known as Jim Stitch. They've been chased out of Dalton. Been chased out of Dalton, but the 2 Daft brothers still live there, I believe. I don't actually know the people, but I know a lot about them. But we'll see how it goes there.
Like laughing stock, I believe.
Laughing stock of the town. What's it? Cockaroo or something? What's her name?
Like cuckoo, because
Cockaroo.
They flip from nest to nest, don't they? With leave the babies and put them into the.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, because they flip off and leave their babies and stuff, don't they?
I don't know that. I'll leave that investigation down to you. But my man's here now to do it. My man's here now to do anything you want, any DNA test you want. We've been on over an hour.
So if anyone manages to get in touch with me and they do say they want to go forward, I say, right, the man's willing to do it, so I'll contact you.
Yeah, and we're looking for victims of John Shears. Is there anyone else out there he has raped?
Yeah. Right, brilliant.
Okay.
Right, there's a knock at the door, so I'm going to have to go.
Thanks, Emma. You want to hope it's not the police?
And thanks, everyone, for coming on. Cheers.
Thanks. Cheers, bye.
Tra.